And we are back just before our next fixture, which is Ashton Athletic, who are a side just tipped for mid-table, the same as we've been tipped by the media, and that's around about where they're lying at the moment, which is 9th place. And in the gap in between the two games, there's not been really much to write home about. The only bit of news we have is that I've managed to sign another backup right winger, and it is Sam Turner, who comes from Lincoln and was released just at the end of last season. So fresh released, and it's actually come. It's nice, just a balanced player, nothing remarkable about him, and he'll only be there in case we need to call upon him. And apart from that, he'll just be training and trying to improve in hopes of breaking into the team at some point. I tried to sign him earlier on in the season because he's only 17 and he seems like a decent prospect, but he didn't want to join. But maybe now the transfer window is shut for a lot of clubs and nobody's coming for him. He's got a little bit desperate and he decided to take my offer. You know, it's a little bit like when you go out on a night out. You know, you start the night with high expectations, you know, high standards, and as the drinks and the night wears on, you let him slide a little bit, and that's what that young lad has done, and we've benefited from that, as we've now got an extra right winger in place, and his stats are just enough to merit him getting in there ahead of Mitero. He'll be unlucky to go back to the wings for now and wait for his next chance. So let's go ahead with the match. I'll just say that, and that's about enough. These people looking motivated. Nobody's switched off on that one. And let's kick off with a match. We've got one more match left for this month, so I'm going to try and squeeze them maybe all into one video. I think I'll try and do it for one video, seeing as we've only got the one more match, and then I'll start again in September. Should be a good performance today. We've had quite a bit of a break. Oh, see there, we're almost in there straight away this time. Should be a lot more on the ball. The players have managed to have a nice break in between games this time, so they'll have to make the most of that as they can, because once we get to, I think it's about October-ish, the games start coming thick and fast. So we need to make the most of any breaks that we do get, because there's going to be cups coming up thick and fast. We've been drawn already now in the FA Vars. That's another little bit of news from in between there. We've been drawn against a team called Daisy Hill, which I've never heard of them, so I can't tell you anything about them, only that's our first test running into the second qualifying round of the FA Vars. And it's a bit of a steady start now after attacking. We've took our eye off the ball there, and good job that our keeper was on the ball. Oh, and we're in there, and it's Hughes. He's finally got off the mark, and he's shown us a bit of this the magic that I was promising you all. You know how big this guy up. You know, I bigged him up to be this big sensation, and he's finally delivering on that promise just a little bit there. And we're 1-0 up yet again. So at the moment we just can settle down. We've got that goal away from home. All the pressure is on them now. Oh, and that's a deflection off the wall, so we've got a corner and another chance here to maybe get another goal and grab another one. If Christensen's in that area challenging, you could see him maybe score. He's got a good finishing. No, it's ended up at the keeper's arms. Rutter's trapped back there quite well. Rutter's actually managing quite well in that right back position. As the season wears on, you'll see Ed Williams creeping into that position as Rutter tires. I think he's a player who tires quite easily. He got replaced in the last game. He had an early break, but as the matches wear on and the match fitness improves, some of them they'll be able to cope with a few more games. Oh, and a good shot there by Hughes. I think he's shaking off the rust as well a bit now. Keane with a good cross into a dangerous area there, but nobody there to pop their head on that one. Lee now. We've got Farrow now back after his international game. He was a bit tired, so I left him out of the last game. So he's featuring again now. Oh, and that's a bad miss from Hughes. Should have really put that one away. That one was asking to go in the bottom corner, but we're winning 1-0. I can't complain. Nobody's really put in a bad stint apart from Rob Keane. So I may replace him late in. I'm late 50 odd minutes, 60 minutes. I may take him off. Tell him well done. Well done for now. And we'll see if we can keep this up. They're going to get a little bit more desperate in this half and they'll try and get back into the game. So I've got to try and guard against that a little bit. Oh. And I've also found a weakness to Christensen's game. He's quite a slow player, so it may not be someone I'll try and use. I actually forgot for this game, forgot all about it, and I forgot to change him. 65 minutes now, so I'm going to make some changes. Have a little peep. They brought on a striker, so let's mark Gillespie there. The others, we don't really need to worry about them. They haven't got anyone who can really hurt us as is. Let's have a look. Keane's improved a bit. He's got to 68 now. But we'll give Turner a run out. It's a bit of a gamble because he's going to be very rusty. He's not going to have played much football. But there's only one way to get the match experience, and that's to throw him in. And we're going to be throwing him in at the deep end here. We're only 1-0 up. So it's not like he's getting a comfortable introduction. Oh, and that was a bit of a poor free kick there from Vaz. He can do a lot better than that. And here we got Turner's on. So let's see what our new signing can do. Hopefully he's going to work his magic. Come on and show us what he's all about. Oh, and it's not looking good here. They're building up some pressure in. Oh. And I tell you what, our keeper, and we talked about our attacking players, but he's actually saved us then, saved our ass then. Oh, and David Lee's the one with the knock. That could be another bad injury there. And if he's picked up a bad injury, that's starting to look a little bit light on the striking front as well. So the game definitely going through, putting us through the mill with injuries and knocks. And hopefully now we can just run down the clock and and it was a good ball, just didn't have the legs to get there. You could see what Forrester was trying to do there. I think I might actually put Forrester on as the wingman because he is more suited to it than David Lee. David Lee is a poacher primarily, so I just want to guard now against letting a goal in. I want to keep the boring 1-0 win. A la Arsenal of old. And we've done it. We've kept the 1-0 win. Wasn't the most spectacular match, but the goal was all we needed. It's another clean sheet for Punu Sami. I still don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to have to call him Poonam Sami. Or Poontang, we'll call him Poontang. Don't get too excited, it's a good win, but it's nothing to swell their heads over. Sam Turner didn't have a brilliant game, I didn't expect him to. He's a bit rusty, so... And again, we'll have a quick look now, and we'll see if we've had... And see if we've had another stab in the back from the game. See if they've injured David Lee, which would be a big loss for us, as long as they don't injure Hughes as well. But we've escaped again. It was just another knock. So things are going well so far. So I will make myself scarce again now, and we'll come back for the final game of the month. And here we are with the final game of August, which is going to be the Blackpool Club Squires Gate, which we are playing at home. And they're rooted to the bottom of the table at the minute. Well, second from bottom, I think it is, with only 1 point in 3 games. So they're going to be desperate for the points today, and they've even resorted to a bit of trash talking beforehand, trying to say that we'd have our work cut out with such a weak squad, which is funny because it's the strongest squad in the league by a country mile. This is a squad for today. The changes are David Lees took a rest, and it's going to be Jamie Forrester taking the supporting role, and Flanagan takes up the centre-back role. And also the bench changes with David Lees taking a full rest. It's going to be Leroy Chinzenga on the bench, and also Richard Cohen moves onto the bench, and we're going to give Christensen a break. So that's how this side looks. It's going to be the same wingers, everything else is the same, just 2 changes, and the exact same tactics for today. So far we've had a flying start. If we can make this another win, we'll have hit the ground running for this season. It's an unbeaten month. Good to get those points on the board as quickly as you can, especially in this month, because this is the first month there's no cup ties at the moment, so there's nothing diverting the club's attention away from picking up the points. So we'll go in there, we'll give them a boost, because I want us to really finish the season, the month off on a high. So here we go, this is kickoff. So hopefully we can do it. It's at home, so we should play a lot better than the last game. Flanagan there's come in well, dealt with some danger early doors. Oh, and that was so unlucky for not to be the opening the scoring there. Farrow hitting the post, you don't get much closer. And so far I've been really happy with how things have gone. The team have done well. Some of the players, they're not the usual players that I sign, like Tom Rotter. He's not a usual player that I bring in, but I've been quite happy with him. Sterling's not always a player that you can manage to sign either, so he's been really happy with him. He's bringing some real quality into that centre midfield at such a young age for this level. Could just do with improving that right winger situation. That's the only gripe I've got at the moment, that could do with a right winger, but it is hard at this level, and it's all transfers as well. You find it impossible to sign anybody halfway decent on loan at this level. I'm going to be looking at the regional level, I think, before that I can even begin to attract loanee players. And I have tried, believe me, I've already tried to sign from the regional Premier up, but nothing doing, nobody's interested. So it's going to be a case of dealing with the hand that we've been dealt. I don't want to bring too many more players in. We're going to build a kind of youth team that was just going to be in the reserve team, bring them on. At the moment I've got another player that I don't think I've told you about, Liam McGovern I think his name is. He was a youth player at MK Dons. I brought him in, he's a left back. That's one of the only youth players I've really brought in who's not going to feature much. He's purely developmental. And he's on his lonesome, but I had a quick look at him and his stats have gone up rapidly while he's been training away on his own. So you might just see him covering if we get a few injuries on the left side. And we've had a pretty quiet game at the moment. Oh, Vaz going for one of his trademark free kicks. You will see him curl a few of those in a season. Farrow should bring in a good cross here. Oh, he's brought it to Claire now. To Rutte, he's way out of position there. Oh, and Claire goes for the shot. So way off target. There's definitely a defender's shot there. But then they're holding as well. They're holding as well to this draw. I mean, a draw wouldn't be the end of the world because we'd still be top, I think. But I would like to get all 3 points today, if we can help it. But we're controlling the game nicely. Oh, and there's the goal. But I was just going to say, control doesn't always win you a match. But when you got a striker like Hughes on your team, a goal is never far away. And that is the goal. Sterling there with a little pass. Saw him there onside and turned around and calmly slotted that into the net. No bother. And at a brilliant time as well. You know. And right, Hughes actually has got a very low half-time rating to say that he just scored the goal. Maybe it's because it was dead on the half-time whistle, but the front two not really playing well. I'll just oh, someone's looking stressed. It's Jamie Forrester. He's looking a little bit stressed with that comment, but I don't want him to rest on the laurels, thinking that they've won the game at 1-0. Definitely isn't a case of we've won it yet. They could throw caution to the wind and throw everybody forward. Oh, and Keane there, sneaking in again there, the wily old dog. And he's attacking that corner flag. I don't know what that flag's done to him, but he gave it a good kick in. And greatly taken from him. That's 2 in the first month from him, and I wasn't expecting much from him. So that's pleased me. Now they will be trying now, I think, to get back into this game. I think we've put it beyond them. We were controlling things. It's kind of a Barcelona-esque game. We were just passing the ball around. Claire's doing a good job there linking up with Farrow this game. Good to see him learn his lesson from the red card. Then again, that red card, when I look back at it, I did blame Claire, but when I look back at it, it actually had nothing to do with the foul. It was actually Christensen who fouled the last man, and they give the yellow card to Claire. I don't know why. Maybe he gave some abuse to the referee or something. But it didn't mention anything about the players protesting. So, and there's Hughes again. And like I told you, he's absolutely deadly at this level. And he slid in there. And like I said, you give him an inch and he will slide in balls deep on you. You just can't give him that space. Because he'll score. His finishing's great for this level. In fact, I'm better off looking to see if they've made any substitutions actually. And they haven't yet. That's interesting. It's getting a bit late for them to try and change things around. And again, I think I'll actually. This is a tough one to bring on. I think I'll give Ed Williams a run out at right back, because the games are going to be coming thick and fast, so I don't want to have too much ring rust for these players. A good corner one there from Vaz, just allowing us to make that sub. And then hopefully Williams won't let me down. Oh, and good holding of the ball there from using the area. Oh, and that's their third goal. That's the hat trick. And that was a superb goal. And he's linking up well with, I think that was Sterling as well, then, who just put that pass in. And he's proving to be a bargain buy there. What a through ball that was. Nowhere that was. There was only one place for that, and that was the back of the net. We'll make another quick sub now that we've got the game sewn up pretty much. We will give Leroy Chinzenga a quick run out, see if he can maybe bag a goal. You never know, he might have a shot at goal. And I think we're going to get in it. Oh, and Callum Flanagan, he's brought him down. And Poon Tsunami, he's done really well with penalties. He saved 4 penalties in his time at the club, but he couldn't save that one. That one was right in the top corner. But yeah, he saved 3 in pre-season. We had 3 penalties conceded in pre-season and 2 in the league now. Two penalties in 4 games, so that may be something we'll have to look at. But you find it'll happen because of the low composure of our centre backs. We can't really get for love nor money. I could do with a decent, experienced centre back to put in there, but there's none at the moment that are worth getting. I might as well just chuck the young players on and give them the experience, let them build the composure up themselves, rather than put a player on who's not going to be there 5 minutes. And there's Farrow getting in there with a goal. So, as I said before the season kicked off, the important players are already making their mark. And the big 4 for us, it's looking like they're going to be Farrow, Patrick Vaz, Mark Hughes, and now Stephen Sterling. I think is going to be into that top 4 players. And there we go. That's a sensational win. 5-1, probably what you expect from top versus bottom. Stephen Sterling there absolutely bossing the midfield for us. 2 assists under his belt. Mark Hughes with 3 goals and an assist. So he's our Luis Suarez of our team. And the young players all got a run out, and so everybody's happy. So it's been an absolutely brilliant start to the campaign. And that's the table, that's how it looks. Cone are there. We've just beat Squires Gate, who lie second from bottom still after that loss. and we've not faced any of the top 5 yet that are in there with us. The highest that we've faced so far has been Ashton Athletic now. They must have won after playing us. So things are looking rosy for Corn at the moment. But how are we going to do in the next month? You'll have to tune in to find that one out. But for me, that's a wrap for this month. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.